Hey, Dimitri. So, taking a look at level 2, scene 1, where we're starting to bridge out of the destroyed DTCD boss. So, a couple things. I wrote these up for us as well. One is I'm updating our convention, our naming convention, to foreground 1, foreground 2. For the objects that are going to be in front of the player, we can add more layers if we need them. The other thing is for the backgrounds. So I've then adjusted the background layering. These are rendered after the player. Yeah, so they were still behind. They're behind the player in that case. But the general thing is that background 5 is the furthest away. And then so as we kind of construct our manual parallax, I thought I would change our naming convention. I know we have the old naming convention, but I know we broke that in a few cases. So I already took the opportunity to adjust the naming there. So and then taking a look at what you had. Let's take a look here. Link. All right, cool. So I got this in Engine. We also should Sunday when we chat, we should talk about. Right now, I've scaled down these background objects to about by 15%. They fit a little better in the camera for the boss arena, but for our normal and extended backgrounds for scene 2 or for level 2. I think we should go back to 1-to-1 so we have a little bit more vertical affordance when the camera is moving through the environment. But I see what you're doing. Thank you so much for laying out these. So why don't we just take a quick look? I also futzed around a little bit with this again in terms of I was thinking about doing the scripting and turn this on and off. But the thing is that no matter how I slice it, it won't be. I can make it work, but it because we have this odd shape, which I like. I really like this odd shape here for the foreground object here with the depth of blur. Depth of field is nice, but if I were to turn off the player, which is fine, it would turn off, of course, the other pieces. So either way, it's kind of like we pick the best of the bad visual options. I thought we would keep it the way it is here. So so I decided not to script that. And yeah, so here we go. The worst that's going to happen is what we have here. It's not the end of the world. And for people that don't have their shield on, then it works as you'd expect. So, and we're not expecting a lot of high action there anyways. Maybe there will be a way for me to dynamically turn on and off the shield or to set the Z layer ordering for that at some point. So yeah, so why don't we take a quick look at this? But I think the bridge looks great in terms of like this kind of scene cap here to hide the scene in the background bits. I feel like the background flows quite nicely. I brought over some of the visuals that we had here, just some sparks, no fire in this case, but I did leave the pulsing glows going on, which is cool. I kept the bottom layer parallax behind the player, so it's technically it's a normal background object. So, but in front of the main background object. And I think probably the last thing we need to take a look at is I feel like I feel like we could have one more bridger scene maybe in here, right? Something like that. Maybe I can just do this. So I don't know, just we could probably get about 3 screens worth out of this thing, I think, which would be cool. Oh, let's go back here. Turn that back on. There we go. And yeah, I'm still trying to figure. I mean, maybe I can actually just do this by I don't know, flipping it around, right? That might be a cool thing too. Rotation. I don't want it. That would be kind of cool too. Let's just take a look at that insanity. I mean, it's one of the oldest tricks in the book. Probably not that. I think what we could probably do better than that. I was also thinking we could do something like this because the way we set up the mirroring of it anyways, so that might be totally fine. And that might get us what we need. So, but since we're designing it, we should keep this in mind. So, and if it's something like this, it's kind of cathartic, by the way, just being able to do the scene designs in here and to do that. Let's see. I think that is right. That works. Now, one of the things that we don't have, right, is we do have a little bit of parallax. Oh, you know why we have a little parallax there? It's because I have a little Y on there. So I haven't thought about the way the objects would parallax against each other. Is it rotation? No, that's not right, right? Yeah, okay, that's probably right. What's the translation there? Oh, yeah, okay. And maybe the rule of, we don't really have a hard and fast rule. I mean, technically, for the foreground objects here, I mean, we want them to parallax a little faster, I think. So maybe there's something in there. And we need to think about that a little bit, but maybe it's something like this. I don't know, 20. And I think it's okay if the normal, I think having a little that actually feels kind of cool. But I have to then bring this up here a little bit, something like that. There we go. You're still in front of it, which is cool. So, yeah, I think that actually, that worked better than I expected it to. So, yeah, but, yeah, so now what we need to do is we need to discuss, if what we like. And technically, this large pillar we won't parallax, so it's a bit funky that it's not truly in front. The thing is also, Dimitri, is if we wanted this parallax item here in front of this pillar, which then what would happen is that when you come down into this area, it would be covering up the player character, Dr. Bosky. We definitely don't want that. So, but I think there's something cool about that. Let me see, can we raise this any further? Okay, there we go. And down one. Yeah, okay. That's about as good as we're going to make it for now. So I also adjusted the size of the asset. You're insane giving me a 1920 by 1080 with all that like empty transparency. So we fixed that. But yeah, I think I like what we've got going on here. Maybe we do something like this. We just leave these two items, these two DTC boss elements just in here. I mean, we can pull them a little bit closer together maybe. That might be a thing. And the nice thing is the foreground bottom strip definitely covers up and kind of masks a bunch of this. I think actually it's not too bad. I mean, it is kind of mirrored, sure, whatever. But I think that it's a good use of the assets. So, and that'll give us, I can work on creating the gameplay here because I'm going to bring in some more of the Overwatch Sentinel mechs, and then we're going to bring in the mine layers. Those are going to be super fun, I think, in this case. So with that, I think we've got some stuff to talk about, but I thought I would let you know where I ended with that. I'll get this video up for you so you can see what's what. I'll check this in tonight too. So, and I will talk to you soon. If you're watching this video, anyone else, by the way, this would be time to give us comments or thoughts while we're constructing it. It's pretty exciting and fun. And we do read everything that is left in the YouTube descriptions and or Discord. All right. Talk to everyone soon. Thank you.